We are going to start solving word problems in algebra. Solving problems in algebra requires you to represent missing or unknown quantities. Solving word problems will require you to know proper mathematical language so that English sentences can be translated into mathematical equations. Let's start with some basics. We're going to translate each of the following into an algebraic expression. Remember, an expression does not have an equal sign. It's not an equation. We're given a word problem in the first column, and in the second column we're going to write an algebraic expression to represent that word problem. So starting simply with a number, we can call the number x. And all of the other algebraic expressions will be based off of this number. 5 times a number would simply just be 5 multiplied by x. We write a coefficient in front of a variable. That implies multiplication. 2 more than a number, we would need to add 2 to x. This can also be written 2 plus x. 2 less than a number, we would need to subtract 2 from x. However, this cannot be written as 2 minus x. That would give you the same value, but the opposite sign, and that would be incorrect. We can be more complicated. 6 more than twice a number. So we need to multiply x by 2 and also add 6 to it. 3/5 of a number, we're taking a proportion of a number. Taking a proportion of a number implies multiplication. So it would be 3/5 x. This also can be written as 3x over 5, meaning that x would be multiplied by 3 and also then divided by 5 to find out what 3/5 of x is. Now that we looked at the basics, let's look at writing equations to model sentences. We aren't going to solve these, we're just going to focus on writing the equation. 5 times a number is the same as 85. So there will be a word or words within the sentence that are going to imply that an equation would be used. And in this question, it would be the word is that tells us that we have an equation. So 5 times a number equals the same as 85. Let's write the equation for that. 5 times the number, 5x, is, so equals, 85. That's something we can solve easily, but we're just going to focus on writing the equations. Let's look at question 2. A number increased by 8 is 15. Okay, so a number, x, increased by, so adding on, 8 is, equals, 15. The third one, 3 more than double the number of goals is 30. So in this question, we're not just looking at something as simple as x, we are actually representing goals. Okay, so looking at more of a real-world problem here. You may want to use a different letter, so instead of using x, you could use g. So let's write the equation for this last one. 3 more than double the number of goals is 33. So we have to double the number of goals, and we have to add 3 to that. 3 more than double the number of goals, and the result is, equals, 33. And we would be able to solve for how many goals occurred in this question. But for now, we're not going to solve. We're just going to focus on writing equations, and we'll get plenty of practice of that in class.